Have you ever wondered what happens to a narcissist when you finally gather the courage to walk away? What goes on behind the mask of confidence and control when you decide to reclaim your power and leave them behind? If you've ever been in a relationship with a narcissist, you know how draining, manipulative, and emotionally exhausting it can be. But here's the twist. When you walk away, the tables turn in ways you might not expect. This is the story of karma's revenge, where the narcissist's world begins to unravel and their carefully constructed facade starts to crumble. Stick around, because this is a journey you won't want to miss. By the end of this video, you'll understand why walking away isn't just an act of self-preservation. It's a powerful blow to the narcissist's ego and their entire existence. Before we dive in, if you're new here, welcome. This is a safe space where we explore the complexities of relationships, self-growth, and the psychology behind toxic behaviors. If you find this content valuable, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share it with someone who might need to hear this message. Your support helps us create more content like this. So let's get started. Narcissists thrive on control, admiration, and the emotional energy of others. They are masters of manipulation, weaving intricate webs of charm, guilt, and gaslighting to keep their victims hooked. But what happens when you decide to break free? What happens when you stop feeding their ego and walk away? The answer lies in the very nature of narcissism itself. Narcissists are deeply insecure individuals who rely on external validation to maintain their sense of self-worth. Without a steady supply of attention and admiration, their world begins to collapse. When you walk away, you're not just leaving a toxic relationship, you're pulling the rug out from under them, and the fallout is both fascinating and deeply satisfying. Imagine this. You've finally had enough. You've spent months, or even years, trying to please someone who could never truly appreciate you. You've endured the constant criticism, the emotional roller coaster, and the feeling of never being good enough. But one day, something inside you snaps. You realize that you deserve better, and you make the brave decision to walk away. At first, the narcissist might try to reel you back in. They might love-bomb you with apologies, promises, and grand gestures. They might even try to guilt-trip you or play the victim. But if you stay strong and resist their tactics, something remarkable happens. The narcissist begins to unravel. As the narcissist loses control over you, their behavior becomes increasingly erratic. They may lash out in anger, desperately trying to regain the upper hand. Alternatively, they might attempt to smear your reputation, painting themselves as the victim to gain sympathy from others. This is a classic tactic to maintain their facade and manipulate those around them. However, if you remain steadfast in your decision to cut ties, their efforts will ultimately fail. Without your emotional energy to feed on, the narcissist's carefully constructed image starts to crumble, revealing their true insecurities and vulnerabilities. Walking away from a narcissist is not just an act of self-preservation, it's a powerful statement of self-worth. By choosing to prioritize your mental and emotional well-being, you reclaim your power and break free from their toxic influence. This decision can be incredibly liberating, but it's important to acknowledge that the journey isn't always easy. You may experience moments of doubt or guilt, especially if the narcissist tries to manipulate you into returning. Surrounding yourself with a strong support system of friends, family, or even a therapist can help you stay grounded and remind you of your worth. Breaking free from a narcissist is a transformative experience. It allows you to rediscover your identity, rebuild your confidence, and create healthier relationships in the future. While the narcissist may continue to seek validation from others, your decision to walk away ensures that they can no longer drain your energy or dictate your life. Remember, you deserve love, respect, and happiness, and no one has the right to take that away from you. By standing firm in your boundaries, you not only protect yourself, but also inspire others to do the same. Without you to feed their ego, the narcissist is forced to confront their own emptiness. They are like emotional vampires, and you were their primary source of sustenance. When you walk away, they are left scrambling to find a new source of validation. But here's the thing, no one can replace you. No one can fill the void you left behind because no one else understands their manipulative games quite like you did. This is where karma begins to take its toll. The narcissist's carefully constructed mask starts to slip, revealing the fragile, insecure person underneath. They may lash out in anger, desperately trying to regain control. They may try to smear your name or turn others against you. But deep down, they know they've lost. They know they can't manipulate you anymore, and that realization is a bitter pill to swallow. As time goes on, the narcissist's behavior becomes more erratic. They may cycle through a series of new relationships, trying to find someone who can fill the void you left behind. But these relationships are shallow and short-lived because no one can live up to the unrealistic expectations of a narcissist. They may also experience a profound sense of loneliness and isolation. Despite their outward confidence, narcissists are deeply insecure and struggle to form genuine connections with others. When you walk away, you take with you the one person who truly understood them, flaws and all. This loss is devastating for the narcissist, and it's something they can never fully recover from. But the real kicker? The narcissist's suffering is entirely self-inflicted. They are the architects of their own downfall. By treating others as mere objects to be used and discarded, they ensure that no one will ever truly care for them. When you walk away, you're not just reclaiming your power, you're holding up a mirror to the narcissist's true self. And what they see is not pretty. They see a person who is incapable of love, empathy, and genuine connection. They see a person who is fundamentally broken. This realization is the ultimate form of karma's revenge. Of course, walking away from a narcissist is easier said than done. It takes immense courage, strength, and self-awareness to break free from their toxic grip. But the rewards are worth it. When you walk away, you're not just freeing yourself from a toxic relationship, you're also setting the stage for the narcissist's eventual downfall. You're showing them that their manipulative tactics no longer work and that their power over you is gone. This is a powerful message, and it's one that the narcissist will never forget. As you move on with your life, you'll begin to heal and grow in ways you never thought possible. You'll rediscover your self-worth, your passions, and your sense of purpose. You'll form healthier, more fulfilling relationships with people who truly value and appreciate you. And as you do, the narcissist will be left to grapple with the consequences of their actions. They may try to reach out to you, hoping to rekindle the relationship or regain control. But by then, you'll be stronger, wiser, and more resilient than ever before. You'll see through their manipulative tactics and recognize them for what they are, desperate attempts to fill the void you left behind. In the end, karma's revenge is not about seeking vengeance or wishing harm upon the narcissist. It's about recognizing that their suffering is a natural consequence of their own actions. It's about understanding that by walking away, you're not just saving yourself, you're also exposing the narcissist's true nature and forcing them to confront their own flaws. This is a powerful act of self-love and empowerment, and it's one that will have a lasting impact on both you and the narcissist. So, if you're currently in a relationship with a narcissist, know that you have the power to walk away. Know that you deserve better, and that by leaving, you're not just freeing yourself, you're also setting the stage for the narcissist's eventual downfall. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. And as you move forward, remember that karma is always watching. The narcissist may have caused you pain, but in the end, they will be the ones who suffer the most. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share it with someone who might need to hear this message. Your support means the world to me, and it helps us create more content like this. Remember, you are strong, you are worthy, and you deserve to be treated with love and respect. Until next time, take care of yourself and keep shining bright.